the veteran Nick Folk about ready to get this show started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it try and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain?
Close, 10. Come on, set. Red, 38.
Right to the air goes Sanders. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Ready, set. Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Browns first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Again, it's Sanders. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cleveland.
Ready.
On play action, Shador. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a Browns first down.
Okay, ready? Down.
Throwing again is Sanders. And he'll take it on in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. Benet Wanwu now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. Room to run at the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We're going out right here. Don't jump. Ready?
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. We good.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Jets.
They go play action with Fields. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver.
At the 30-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Chip Smith. 222. 222. That's right. Tonight.
On the handoff, and it's Allen. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. 258. Delta. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
that's good for another Jets.
Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. He will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. On a throw here, right side. Ball's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Open man, and that's Tillman. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Xavier Gibson deep to return. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
33, yellow. Black down. Ready.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
It's first down, and it's Paul. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Nice scalp in up to make the play. From 29, here's second down and 6.
Here we go, son. Angel, blue 58, blue 58, son.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. Third down coming up.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes and...
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Browns say... They have it, and they do. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
They go play action with Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Forced out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, a run with Hall. Hall, a first down, and more. And it will finally be taken down at the Jets' 17-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go. We good. Green 19.
On the give, this is Allen. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Easy.
Fields from the gun on third down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On a run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. This is brought in downfield by Judy. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Striker, here we go, set. Sticky, green.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Let's go now.
To throw again is Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
45, right.
Sanders going to throw again. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he will get into the end zone. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Cleveland. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
Makes the score Browns 14, Jets 7. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Browns.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Wanwu.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, Scott. 319, let's back.
Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. Second and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, we good. 58, press, left side. Right.
Throwing is Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Defensively.
West right, this. Here we go, side. Move 58, move 58, side. Left side. Right.
To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Ready? 319, Jets, is that?
Fields to throw for it. That's going to be caught.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Ready. Red 38. Set.
On first down, it's Sanders. Now he's loose again. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Okay, ready?
Second and 10.
Come on, set. Cut.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Justin. Right.
Now Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the 30.
Fields now. I had defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up. And set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And that run shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Play action now for Fields. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They put Wilson in motion. A first down throw for Fields. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, son. 319, yes, that. Yep. You got it.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Smith.
331.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good for another Jets. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Fields. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
As Stewart on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, Duncan. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, Sanders. This one on target for Johnson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked. But the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
In motion comes Lazard. Fields now to throw on first down. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. A gain of 24 through the air. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You got what?
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Escaping to his left. And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out backwards.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Oh, the ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Brings up third down.
Fields from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll be second down.
Here we go, second down.
Here's Judkins. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Ready up.
Third down and 9.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Hut.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. It's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
They go play action with Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Come on, set.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And over the middle and caught by Jeudy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Again, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
23 yards.
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Ready.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Sanders going to throw again. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Set, hut. Ready.
Shador. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like the touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
On the set.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Cut.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. He's got it at the 3. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Let's go now. Cut.
To throw again is Sanders. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns.
Justin Hopkins on for the extra.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. Hey, 551. Good. No mas, no mas. Go.
First down. Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Flush to his right. Now he'll run. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
Green 19, green 19.
Now, Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, green 19. Right.
Fields to throw for it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
So clearly time is not on their side, but with that clutch conversion, it still keeps their hopes alive. They need to score so fast here, Mike. It's going to take 2. So get this first one and try to get that ball back again. Long shot of it happening, but at least they got a chance.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. There's a defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's a big one. This third down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. 575.
They put Wilson in motion.
Alpha. 11. Tonight.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Alpha. Hey, Ken.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Smith.
331. Right.
Play action now for Fields. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. Pressure too much, and that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Come on, set. 50, green, set.
As Shador on 1st down. This one on target for Johnson. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Black 40. Check, huh?
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Back into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride back to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on